we're gonna do right here is go back, way back into time.
There's a company working on technology that can manipulate density to change the size of stuff. In the lab, we see a presentation and it looks like the organization is on the cusp of something great, except most of the test subjects keep popping and having to be cleaned off the floor. In the right hands, I could see this tech being a warm light for all mankind, but you could tell the evil program director has other things in mind. Later on, the evil dude is having a drink of wine with one of the board members from the company, and together, they talk about how they hate the main scientist guy in the movie. Honestly, I think if a man talks about another man while the man ain't present, a man don't listen. But it doesn't matter because the evil guy hates the scientist guy for no reason. And it sucks because he's probably the solution to all his problems, since the scientist guy is the only person to ever successfully shrink a human test subject. To reward him for his miracle, he's granted no say-so whatsoever in the company operations. With the whole revenge, business politics, corruption, and greed themes in the first 5 minutes, you forget you're watching a Disney movie for a second, but you're reminded later on when the family-friendly element starts creeping in there. There's some heartfelt moments like when the dude who works at the junk food joint wants more out of life and you can't help but root for the guy. The tearjerker scene comes right around that part too, and your eyes get watery when the man gives his kid a bunny toy, and even though the bunny looks creepy as hell, the kid loves it anyway because it came from his or her daddy. The tone of the movie makes a sharp right at the part where it becomes a heist film about a quarter into the runtime. One of the characters breaks into a building and steals the shrinking technology. Wackiness ensues, and we learn that changing size has its pros but a whole lot of cons. Biggest cons includes the impossibility to stay on beat no matter what type of music the DJ's playing. And yeah, property insurance covers fires, theft, and some water damage, but with the companies that reimburse you when the damage was caused by somebody changing sizes, I heard they charge you a fee if you pay your monthly bills by phone. But anyway, the guy that changes sizes, the scientist, and the scientist's kid join forces and break into the lab. When they get to the lab, surprisingly, the villain saw it coming from a mile away and he's waiting right there for them like, aha! It doesn't even matter though, because they wiped the database and now the research won't run the risk of getting into the wrong hands.
The database has been erased. Our entire experiment gone.
Servers are fried. Data backup completely erased.
Later on when the action picks up, one of the guys turned big in a random family's backyard and everybody's like, run for your lives. Meanwhile, 2 cops are pursuing the fully loaded van from the heist part, but it's cool because the 2 characters in the van get to get away without a speeding ticket or anything. Then, at the part where the evil guy grabs the scientist kid and the guy who changes sizes gets taken into custody, you get the feeling it's about to get real. And you're absolutely right, because it gets real when the evil program director gets into a helicopter, and at first, it looks like he's shooting at the guy for no reason, but there's a little bit of method to his madness though. See, I don't think it's a good idea for the bad guys or the good guys to be experimenting with this stuff. During the scene where they character developed the scientist's wife, he even tells you how dangerous it is.
But this was never meant to do anything like this. Too little power and you'll grow too slowly like Adam, and too much power.
After a climactic ending where the main dude plays with the toy car, and trust me, it's way more exciting than it sounds. The bad guys defeated and never heard from again, barring any future storylines in prequels, sequels, or equals. At the end, the scientist walks in on his kid first basing the person he hired earlier in the movie. So it's true money can't buy you love, but false when your parents are the one that wrote the check. Those are 24 reasons these movies are the same. You agree? Yes, no, maybe so? If not, politely share your thoughts in the comment section below and click the subscribe button for more 24 reason videos.